Hello my beautiful spooky people, my name is Betty Witch and welcome back to the channel, and also welcome back to the plaza here on Focalor, where we have some visitors who are joining me for this beautiful intro. And you may be wondering, what the fuck are you dressed as? Well, this video is coming out around Christmas, so Merry Christmas if you celebrate. If you don't, Happy Holidays. And I'm very excited to do some building with you guys today. First, I'm going to show you what I did off camera. Criminal, I know, but I prepared this beautiful little plaza for us. Isn't it beautiful? This is the area next to the police station that we built the last time. Okay, just put some flooring down, extended this, tried to build a fake wall. Okay, I also put the flooring down underneath the police station. I added the siren, 2 of these pillars, and this, okay? Planted nothing else but this one singular tree so that I could envision if I actually like it. And you know what? I kind of do. It's kind of slay. I kind of love it. So this is going to be the police station. You can actually walk through here. We can put some criminals up in here once we put the trees in. Criminals in here. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, then I also decided that I was going to move Avery's house. His house is now already in here. Beautiful, stunning. This way we don't have to do it later, because I was time traveling anyways to plant some trees and stuff, so I thought, why not move it? And then, which is essential for what we are going to do today, I also changed this area, you know, because I expanded it a little bit. This is our mayor's little front garden, and I thought, you know, why don't we just make this a little bit more organized and a little bit more wider and more stunning and delicious and beautiful, which is exactly what I did. Let me pick that up. And then I also extended the pathway to the beautiful bridge that we planned in the last episode. Hell yeah! And I just put this little seating area here because, you know, it took a lot of bright energy to figure out what to do in this little area. So, you know, that there is something here, but it's not that spectacular, because the main focus of this beautiful area is going to be this bridge, because you're going to be standing on here, okay? And you're going to look over there where I've already terraformed the cliffs, and there's going to be a castle, because we are going to build Chops' castle today, and I'm so excited because I can't wait to banish him into the castle. It's gonna be so fucking great. But the thing with that is that this is going to be a build that is 50-50. 50%, you look at it and you're like, oh my god, I've never looked at anything this beautiful in my entire life before, and I don't want to look at anything else ever again. It's gonna be so delicious, so beautiful, so stunning. But then the other 50% is going to be you standing really close to what I'm going to build today and looking at it and be like, what in the fuck ugly ass build is this? Because that's just what it is with the perspective builds. If you look at it from this angle, it's gonna look super delicious and super stunning, because, you know, perspective, and it's gonna be at nighttime, so it's gonna be all nice and glowy and beautiful and stunning. But then when you're up close to it, because I'm going to be using some of the plaza stuff, it just looks ugly. And you and me both, like, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. We're just gonna have to accept that, okay? Oh no, not me adding a frame. Oh god, good god. Well, anyways, oh, there's still a frame on there. Okay, now we got it. No, but we're just gonna have to accept that. We're just gonna have to acknowledge that that is a fact that cannot be changed. You know, we're just gonna have to accept the ugly looking up close castle. But since it's just gonna be Chops' castle, I think we can live with it. You know, we can try and hide it as best as we can, but it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be really, really, really fucking ugly. So I think without further ado, oh no. Obviously, I do have some creative juices flowing in my brain, and I'm gonna have to use them to make it work for my build. But obviously, I did not come up with this idea. I'm going to put 2 beautiful thumbnails up on the screen right now of 2 videos that I was heavily inspired by. Okay, they're gonna be up here on the screen right now. They're gonna be beautiful, they're gonna be delicious. Those are the 2 videos that I was obviously inspired by, and I'm also going to put the links down in the description box below. So if you want to also be inspired, because these builds, holy fuck, they're so good, they're so delicious, and I'm obviously going to take inspiration from them, copy some of the placements of the things that I'm gonna put down, okay? It's gonna be that. Please look at these videos. Please and thank you. Okay, I will now go ahead and plop down some of my green Mario pipes so that we can better travel between here and the castle, and then we can get it started. 5 minutes intro? Goddamn, I'm gonna have to cut that down. I'm gonna have to cut that down real fast. Okay, been there, done that. We now have this beautiful area over here set up so that we can just go hop in and obviously travel to the area where we will be building in today, which is this gorgeous little area. So I think we should just get it started. Obviously, I have some of the items already in my pockets. But it's going to be a lot of back and forth because I don't really know which way I want them to face, you know, because these things, these arches, they have their flags in sort of different directions. And I don't know, for example, which way I want the flags to go. And I am very indecisive. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be super fun, cozy, and delicious. Which way do I want this thing to face? Don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Also, I do realize that I'm currently not doing this at nighttime, which would be the smart decision. Because this way, like during daytime, oh, you know what? Actually, we can test that out. During daytime, you can see the colors, which is fucking ugly. This is so ugly. Oh, okay. So maybe I should have time traveled already. Who's to say? Not me. The top of the castle wall has this, like, obviously castle wall texture, you know, the uppies and downies, if you will. But I was wondering, if we do it at night, would the medieval building sites, oh, of course, would they look better because they have the lights on? I have just right now decided that no, at least not in this spot. At least not in this spot. Okay, so girl, I don't know. Did we also like the direction where it was facing with the flags? Oh, because currently if we look real close, oh, I can't zoom in. Currently both flags are facing the same direction. Do we like that? Do we think that's a vibe? Do we like? Question mark? Do we like? I think we like. Sure. Makes only sense if the flags are blowing the same direction because of the wind. Yeah. Okay, I don't know where I was thinking differently. I don't know why my brain was, yeah, not braining. Okay, let's move on. Plaza clock in here. Plaza clock in here. Plaza clock right here. Is that correct? Let me check the tutorials. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, never mind. So that's that. Beautiful. Then we get to the lower part, and I think here we can use the medieval building sites, because down here there's not going to be much stuff that's going to be put in front of it. So we might as well. Damn, you really can't look at it from up close. But all of this is going to be water. I already started. All of this is going to be water, so you will not even be able to get to it from this direction. Also, all of this is going to be water. We can do some nice little waterscaping over here. And then I think I'm going to just make big forest, okay? No access, no vision of this. And then there's going to be like a little diagonal bridge over here so that you can just get to the castle. And I think I'm going to make the access like here, so that you don't even necessarily see this. Now, down here, I think we get to place some more beautiful castle plaza clocks. Castle plaza clocks. Sure. Don't even worry about it. Okay, but I know that I personally didn't like it when the castle was going out too far to this side. I think I might have actually put a tower here when I planned this out. You know what I'm scared of? That I'm not gonna like it the way that it is now, and I'm gonna have to move it like back or forth 1 or 2 tiles. That is a possibility that I don't even want to think about right now. Okay, don't even want to think about that. Okay, now we should, as per the tutorial shmushmorial, put some more plaza clocks up in here, if I can find them. We might also have to extend this, you know, this pathing, because As far as I'm concerned, I would also like to add a beautiful little touch over here. Give it to me, please. Where is it? Give it to me, Rachel. This one. And then, no, don't. I want to put like a ruined arch in front of this, because then from the distance, it's gonna look like an entrance, you know, and you won't even be able to tell that it's not, you know, that it's not real. Squeeze a decayed tree in here and or giant vine. I have both. We've got that there. Do I like that? There's the question. I don't know. Let's check this out from the perspective. And I also think that I might at some point have to travel to nighttime. Because during daytime, oh, wee mama, that shit's ugly. Yeah. Okay, so that's really ugly. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Okay, great. I hate it. I think this big tower might be my problem. Like my visual nemesis. Thing is, do we go for medieval building site? Oh, I do have one more plaza clock. Okay, I hate it. What do we think about this? What do we think about this? I don't know what we think about this. I don't know. I feel like I need to turn some of these towers. I feel like we have too many spikes going on. I don't. There might be too many. What if we remove this? What if we just remove this? Let's just see for a second. Does this help us? A little bit. Now, where I do see a problem is kind of the top. Because I don't know if it's actually too far away. Like, I don't know if we actually need to move all of it one tile to the front. But I think for me to be able to properly, professionally judge that, we actually need to time travel to nighttime. So I'm going to be doing that, and then we can decide if we need to move that to the front or not. Or if we continue with, like, planting trees around it. Because right now it's kind of ugly, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to take you along as we walk the grand entrance through our mayor's area over towards the castle. It's looking not as good as I wanted it to. Let's try and remedy that. Okay, so this is better, but it's still not good. So what I'm thinking is the actual problem is that it's too far back. I actually think I need to pull all of this entire thing, one tile to the front. Somebody sedate me. Somebody sedate me, because what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean I need to pull this one to the front? Okay, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Please remember this frame, and I will come back at you when I've pulled all of this one tile to the front. Kill me now, do it. Okay, this is what we have right now, and I think that this is a little bit better. However, I still don't know if I like it. I still don't know if I like it. I do think it's better. Yeah, okay, let me try net something. There's something blinking up there, and I don't know what it is. Of course, now that I zoomed in, you can't even see it anymore. What the fuck was blinking up there? Y'all saw that too, didn't you? Like, what the fuck was that? Okay, I put a plain party lights arch up there. I can now confidently say that I can indeed remove that. But what I am going to do is order some more street lights. Because those are the things that you can see, or like the thing that you can see on the left, like the glowing little light. That's a street lamp. And I think I'm going to order like 2-3 more of those and place those around the castle. Because I like what it's doing, okay? I like what it's doing. I do, in fact. So listen, don't look at it from this angle, okay? Don't look at it from this angle, because then the color comes in. No. Only from this angle, okay? Only from this angle. I do like that. Okay, I'm gonna remove the plain party lights arch, order some more lights. I'm just gonna randomly place those, and then we can start thinking about trees. Also, I moved the tower to the right of the castle. I moved that over so that you can actually see that. Much more of a fan of that. I do enjoy that. And then some trees in front of it and to the side. And we're Gucci, okay? We're Gucci. This is fucking sick. And then I'm gonna put the water in and it's gonna look so good. Guys, okay, I'm already drooling. That's gonna be so nice. Okay, let's fucking do this. Yay, this is where we are at right now. And I don't know, I put a light that's like relatively... That's my center, and I think you can kind of too much see that it is a light, you know what I mean? Other than that, I don't really mind it because it kind of aligns with the tower behind it, so I don't really care. But I also put a light more to the left of it, and you can't even see that. So I'm going to move that right now. I mean, in some angles it's there, in some angles it's not. I don't really, I don't really care, to be quite honest. I'm just gonna leave it there. You know, in some angles, depending on where you move the camera, you can see it, but, you know. This is so cool, I love this! Okay, so next step is trees and ambitioning. So let's get over there and let's try and figure out, period. What I want to do now is, I guess, remove all of this water. I don't want to though, because that's really annoying. I think what I want to do is take away basically this straight part that you can see, just so that we can get this perspective kind of going. And then time travel for the trees, and then I think I'm going to call it a day for today. Because we did the perspective build, and that needs to be enough, okay? I think that needs to be enough. So I will do that, and then I will see you guys again right here. Okay, that's the castle for now. I think it's looking quite nice. Then if we have the trees in, it's gonna be even nicer. So why don't we go ahead and do some time traveling? I love the way that this looks with the river. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, Chops' castle is gonna be so fucking sick. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and time travel for those trees. And okay, my beautiful spooky people, here we are. This is our beautiful vampire castle. I'm super excited with how this turned out. I still haven't figured out which, camera perspective works best so that you can actually see all the lights. I don't know. I feel like this is nice. Oh, not like this. I feel like this is nice, but it's gonna look even better because we're gonna extend it to the left and right, and the cliffs are gonna move around. And as you can see, I kind of added to the left because I felt like it was a little bit empty schmempty. So I also moved one of the lights over to the left, and we can still kind of right now see this little bit of a window. I think that's gonna be covered up later, but for now, I am incredibly happy with how this turned out. Yeah, just look at it. It is so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. I don't know if a different time of day would make the castle look a little bit clearer, because I feel like in some areas it's kind of... No, you can't really... It's... I don't know. Listen, perspective builds are hard, okay? Perspective builds are hard. But for now, I really, really love how this turned out. Like, look at this beautiful, stunning castle. And then once we have stuff to the left and right, it's gonna look even better. Bigger, better for Chops. It's gonna be Chopsified. Certified Chops Castle. It's gonna be super great. And so with that being said, I really hope that you enjoyed this. Really hope that I will see you guys in the next one. And until then, I suggest you guys stay spooky, people. Also, don't look at this build during daytime, okay? Please and thank you. Goodbye. No, wait. Goodbye. Just like that. Yeah. That's how I like it. Yeah.